So, in Black Myth Wukong, we are back with another secret, and this time we are doing a secret quest as well as a secret boss fight. And this one's going to be in Chapter 3, so you need to be at the New West, and you're going to need to be at Bitter Lake, and you're going to be at the north shore of the Bitter Lake Shrine. And what you want to do from here is you want to run over in this direction, and basically you're going to follow this all the way along the bottom of this little cliff edge here. So if we just keep running all the way along, you are then eventually going to come across this entrance up here. So we're going to run up and through, and then as we get a little bit further along, you're going to hear someone start talking. So if we carry on up here, come all the way along, then when we get a little bit further up here, you're going to see subtitles and stuff at the bottom. Someone is going to start talking and they need to be saved. So we are going to defeat these enemies. Then after you have defeated all of the enemies, we're going to talk to this person, and what you're going to need to do is make sure you exhaust all of the dialogue. So keep talking until either you can't talk anymore or the dialogue starts repeating itself. Then what we're going to do after we have exhausted all of the dialogue is go back to the original shrine that we came from. Or basically you can go to any shrine, we just need to travel somewhere. So, upon returning to the shrine, we need to go to the Valley of Ecstasy now. So, still in the New West, Valley of Ecstasy, we need to go to the Forest of Felicity. So, from the Forest of Felicity, if we quickly go into the shrine, travel the New West, Valley of Ecstasy, Forest of Felicity. From here, what we're going to do is go on a little bit of a lengthy journey. We're going to run up through this arch and follow this trail where the snow's not in the pathway. Follow it round to the right, come all the way along here. I'm going to, obviously be trying to ignore all the combat and everything. Just keep following this path. Up through this archway on the right. And then as we get up, you're going to see another archway on the left-hand side. Providing I don't get done in. And instead of going along that one, we're going to come down to the left-hand side instead. We're going to follow this down through this archway. And then, as we get past this big dude, I could even just immobilize him to stop him getting in our way. Then we just run straight down, keep following this, and when we get down to the bottom of these stairs, on the right-hand side, there is going to be a shrine. So if I quickly kill the enemies and use the shrine. This shrine is still in Valley of Ecstasy. This is the Towers of Karma. So what we need to do now is we need to go into the shrine again. I don't know why I came out of it. We need to go into the shrine, go to self-advance, set spells, and we are going to use the Ring of Fire. So instead of immobilize, switch it out for the Ring of Fire. Then once you have that equipped, you should have the Ring of Fire from the New West in the Pagoda Realm, the Warding Temple. There's a boss at the top of the stairs in that temple. So with the Ring of Fire, what we're going to do is we are going to turn around, and just along here, you are going to see the Treasure Hunter again. Now, if the Treasure Hunter is not in the first place that we went to, then the Treasure Hunter should start here. So basically, complains about it being cold. We're going to use the Ring of Fire, which is going to trigger a little cutscene. So if we wait until that's been said, then we're going to cast the Ring of Fire. And you'll see it triggers like a cutscene. We're going to let the guy jump in, warm himself up. Then he's going to tell us about a melon field. So now he's sat in the Ring of Fire, we can go up and talk to him. Again, make sure you're exhausting all of the dialogue. So after we're done with the dialogue, we're going to go back to the shrine. We're going back to the Forest of Felicity. So again, the New West, we're going to Valley of Ecstasy to the Forest of Felicity. And this time, instead of going left and up through the arch, we're going to go round to the right-hand side. And we're going to follow this path that we are currently on. We're going to just keep coming down, keep following it all the way around. And maybe even ignore some of the combat or all of the combat. And then when you get to the bottom, this section here, we are going to come round to the left-hand side and come left again. Then we're just going to follow this down and just keep following it around. And at the bottom of here, we are going to see some water. And basically, we are going to the far end of this little lake, pond, whatever you want to call it. So if we just jump across and we run all the way to the end, then what we're going to do at the very end is we're going to kill the enemy that's there. So this one's standing right at the edge. Just quickly kill this enemy. And we're going to start dropping down. Follow this all the way around onto this massive tree, whatever you want to call it. And then basically, when we get here, we are going to be in the melon field. So if we interact with this shrine, this is known as Valley of Ecstasy melon field. And then as we come out of the shrine, we are going to trigger a cutscene, and this is going to be the secret boss. So this boss is the green-capped martialist. And then once you defeat the boss, he's basically going to just disappear. And then life is going to come back. We're going to get a cutscene. And after the cutscene, you are going to get a brand new spell called Spellbinder. You're also going to get some will, Yaoguai cores, refined iron sand. Then in the same slot as Immobilize, so under the mysticism tree, you're going to have Spellbinder. It's an offensive spell activated by slapping the character written on the palm against the chest. Basically what it does is it enhances your attack. While it's active, you emit a continuous golden glow, binding the use of any other spells, vessels, transformations, and soul skills. And when you're confronted with formidable foes capable of restricting spellcasting, the spell may offer an unexpected advantage. Then you can basically upgrade it and stuff to remove all 4 Banes, to give you some health back after performing Spellbinder, and there's a few more talents there in the tree. So that was the Secret Treasure Hunter quest, and also the Green-Capped Martialist secret boss that gives you the Spellbinder spell in Black Myth Wukong. And what we are going to do is leave that video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about this game in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you out. Thank you for watching.